What's up, everybody? I'm Joey. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And first and foremost, I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. And I want to thank my faithful old subscribers. Welcome back to the channel, okay? I also want to thank everybody for your well wishes last week. I really appreciate that, and that really meant a lot to me. All right, you guys. If you guys didn't know, I did a poll to see which video was going to be next, and Letters from Your Soulmate was a video that won. So we're going to be doing Letters from Your Soulmate today, okay? We're going to have 3 piles for you guys today. And being that it's a rainy day today, I was just going to go with this rainy day theme with this reading, okay? I don't know about you, but I love rain. Rain is relaxing and calming to me, and just, you know, puts me in a nice, mellow, calming mood. I even listen to it in one of my ears while I'm doing readings to help me concentrate and focus as well. Okay, so yeah, the first pile is going to be represented by this photo here. Make sure we can get it zoomed in or focused. Okay, the second pile is going to be represented by this photo. And the third pile is going to be represented by this photo. Alright. Okay, if you guys don't know how these readings work, we're going to pull a card from the Letters from Your Soulmate deck, which I left upstairs, but hey, it's just cool. Okay, I already pre-shuffled the cards and the letters as well. And then we're going to use these decks here to determine blocks that could be blocking you from bringing your soulmate into you, and from you guys coming into union. And we'll just find out what the blocks are and what you can do to help bring you guys into union, okay? To help draw you guys together, all right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1, okay? All right, you guys, if you selected pile number 1, this is gonna be your reading, okay? Your letter today is going to be, I adore you, all right? And that is number 51. So that's going to be your letter today. And before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some cards so we can get some clarifiers here, okay? All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and go ahead and read your letter. Again, this is I adore you, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. All right, your letter says, I adore you. I want you to know that I truly adore you. I believe in letting people know about your feelings and not keeping anything suppressed and bottled up. I cherish the time that we've shared before and the time that we'll share in the future. I want to continue spending my time adoring you, loving you, growing with you, and being with you. I love you so much, and I'm thankful that you're my soulmate. I'm honored that you chose me and allowed me to choose you. I'm so grateful that I get to go through this soulmate experience with you. You mean the world to me, and I love you to infinity and beyond. Moments shared with you will always be treasured. I yearn for more. I long for more. I live for more. More moments with you, because I truly adore you. I love you so much. Your adoring soulmate. Okay, that's your letter. Now let's go ahead and see what blocks are in the way and what you could be working on to bring you guys into union, okay? We got just be. We got do the right thing. We got cycles. We got moon cycles. Wow, okay, we got cycles and moon cycles. So cycles is a big thing. We got faith. We got attraction. And then we got, ooh, 10 of cups. We got 10 of cups going on here. Gotta love that, right? And then we got tower, the tower. Don't be afraid. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's start with at the top. Let's start with just be. Just be says, don't strive to prove to people who you are. Just naturally be. Let your natural actions do all the talking. The affirmation on this card says, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I'm comfortably me. So this is telling you, this card alone is telling you to just be who you are. Don't let anybody, you know what, I forgot something. We need to light this flame. We need to light this flame and let this flame serve as a beacon to guide you and your next love soulmate together, okay? I forgot that. Why y'all didn't remind me? Y'all gotta remind me of these things, okay, so that I don't forget. Gotta let me know. Gotta help a brother out. All right, there we go. All right, we're in business now, okay, so I can, where was I? Okay, allow yourself to just be who you are. Follow your natural actions. Follow your natural rhythms. Be your natural self. Don't think that you have to be a certain way or be a different way than you are. Don't feel that you have to act a certain way just to attract another person or to prove to somebody who you are. If you are, let's say that if you are a kind and generous person, you don't have to go above and beyond to show to people that you're kind and generous. You just be kind and generous and your actions will speak for themselves. So this is a case of allowing your actions to speak for themselves. Allowing yourself to do less talking and do more action. You know what I'm saying? Less talking and more action. You don't have to talk and tell people who you are. If you're a kind person, you're a nice person, you are a giving person, you are a genuine person, you don't have to tell them anything. Just be who you are naturally. Because even when I adore you, your next loving soulmate adores you for who you are. Not for who you might pretend to be, or who you might think you have to be to attract the person or to appeal to that next person. They like you for who you are. They're gonna like you for who you are, just the way that you are. Okay? So you don't have to put on any airs. You don't have to play any roles. You don't have to do any backflips or jump through any hoops. Just be yourself. Remember the affirmation? I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I am comfortably me. So just be yourself. Be natural. Go with the flow. Be yourself. Do what you would do, right? Do what pile number one would do. You know what I'm saying? So the next card we have is do the right thing. So do the right thing says, regardless of the apparent benefits you can receive from something, make sure to do the right thing. And the affirmation on this card is, I do the right thing regardless of the benefits I can receive. So this card right here is talking about self-explanatory, do the right thing. Regardless of the situations that you're in, regardless of what benefits you can take from being in a situation. So let's say, let's put it this way, right? Let's say if you're in a situation and you have the opportunity to make some quick money, right? You got the opportunity to make some quick money, but you know deep down inside, the way that you're going to make this money is not morally correct. It's not something that you would normally do, because even in your eyes, you might not think it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But on one hand, you could, on one hand, you can say, okay, well, this ain't the right thing to do. I know it's not the right thing for me to do. But on the other hand, you could think, or you could, be going over in your mind that, hey, if I do this one thing right quick, I can gain this right really fast. I can gain something really fast. This can be with money. It could be with people, like relationships. Like let's say that you're interested in someone who's married and this person is still married, and they're like, hey, I'm married, but I still got a thing for you, and I still want to get it popping with you, but hey, this person has a wife, or this person has a husband. I know that I shouldn't even engage in this, and that person should break it off, or divorce, or break off their relationship with this other person first before they start pursuing me, so that we can have something that's starting off on the right foot, or starting off on the right step, or whatever, right? But on one hand, you can say, well, I love this person, I'm falling in love with this person, and I'm gonna go ahead and be with them anyways. If you know that that's not morally correct for you, then don't do it. Make sure that you're doing things that serve your highest good, regardless of what it is, regardless if it's making money, regardless if it's getting a promotion on your job, regardless if it's dating someone, being with someone, any situation. Make sure that you do the right thing at the end of the day. Make sure that you're doing the right thing. Do what's best for you. Use your common sense. Search your soul, and make sure that you are doing what serves your highest good. Make sure that you do what you feel comfortable doing. Don't ever get caught up in doing something, that you're going to regret later, or do something behind closed doors that you're not going to be proud of, or that you don't want people to know about. I always say that if you can't do it in front of somebody's face, then don't do it at all, right? If it's something that you do and you're going to have to do it behind closed doors or in private and secret, you don't want anybody to know, think twice about it, okay? Think twice about it, because you're going to want to make sure that you are vibrating at a high enough level to attract this next love soulmate into your life. If you have a schedule, if you want to stay on schedule, make sure that you're doing the right thing, okay? So the next card we got here is Cycles. Okay, Cycles says, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. So, summing all this down, it is saying go with the flow. All right? Release your fears about any situation that you're going, any hangups, any issues that you may be having right now. Release them. Go with the flow. You need to be moving forward right now so you can stay on course to bring you into union with your next love soulmate. So you don't want to be stuck back here. You don't want to be stuck at the railroad tracks with the train. You got to wait for the train to cross. You want to make sure that you get to this point before that train is even in that area, so you can cross those tracks and you can keep on moving forward to your destination, and you don't have to be stuck here waiting for that train. Go with the flow. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear of change hold you back. Fear of letting stuff go. And that's what I think is coming up with this tower moment. You might have been holding on to things. You might not have been going with the flow. You might have been staying stuck in a specific mindset, or in a specific relationship, or in a specific environment. Stuck in something and not allowing yourself to grow and evolve and move on. And that is where this tower moment is going to come into play. A tower moment is going to happen for you to take you out of whatever stagnancy that you've been in. Whatever you've been stuck with, this tower moment is here happening. That's why I said don't be afraid of tower moments, because tower moments are there to happen to us to shake up that foundation, to break down that foundation that was not built on solid ground. So when you get that tower moment is a universe, is God, is your spirit guides, is, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, the higher power, it is their way of breaking down the foundations that are not serving your highest good, so that it will allow you to build something better, something stronger, something that is more aligned with your highest good, something that is more aligned with you evolving, your evolution. You know, that is what this tower moment is going to bring for you. So whatever you got going on, whatever you've been stuck in, whatever it is, a relationship that's no longer working for you, a job that's no longer working for you, a place where you're living at that's no longer working, whatever it is, that is going to come crumbling down, because it does not serve your highest good, and it's not in line with where you should be at this time, so that you could be with this next love soulmate. Because with this next love soulmate, you will be able to, this is like you got the 10 of cups. This is the happily ever after card. So you're going to be able to build something strong and solid, and you're going to be able to be happy emotionally with this person. You're going to be able to build a family with this person. This is going to be the one that you could build. That's the energy around this next person. You know, keep in mind that we all have free will, right? You can stay stuck where you are and not take advantage of this 10 of Cups energy that is here for you, or you could go with the flow and move forward. Move forward, break the chains, break old habits, leave behind what no longer serves you and what is not resonating with your highest good. And you can take advantage of this 10 of Cups situation and build a your happily ever after, you know, with your next person. It's up to you, right? Okay, let's look at moon cycles. Moon cycle says, Archangel Hanael, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So this card right here is telling you to do some research on the moon cycles. Do research on the moon cycles, like, you know, full moon, waxing moon, waning moon, half moon, whatever other kind of moons it is, I don't know. But yeah, whatever other kind of moons, all the moons, right? Make sure that, look it up, like Google moon calendar for 2020 or whatever, and so that you can see the different cycles, you know. And then Google, if you don't know, Google what waning moon stands for. Google what a waxing moon stands for. Google what a full moon stands for and what is good for. Like what something is going to be good for you for, I forgot what it is. I've researched it a long time ago, but I really forgot because I don't keep up with the moon cycles, which I probably should also. But yeah, make sure that you do that and you find the definitions for a waxing moon, a full moon, a waning moon, and, you know, a half quarter moon, and all this, you know, all those different types of moon cycles. Make sure that you research those and then look at the calendar and see where those moons fall on your current calendar. Like for this month or whatever month you're in, whenever you see this video, look up the moon cycles and use those to your advantage. Like if you're in a cycle that is for you releasing things, take advantage of that energy and release things that no longer serve you. Release things that don't serve your highest good, right? Or if you're in a moon cycle that is for attracting things and receiving things, make sure that you are attracting, using your manifestation skills. You know, visualizing, using creative visualization to see what it is actually that you want and that you want to bring into fruition and that you want to manifest, so that you can bring those in. And even some moon phases help you to repel things that no longer work for you as well. You might need to repel a person from your life who's a negative influence in your life. You know, you might need to repel a job or a situation, anything, you know. Make sure that you're taking advantage of the moon cycles and working with the moon cycles, and so that you can have them work to your advantage, so that you can manifest this new love, soulmate, and you can stay on track. I don't know why I'm thinking stay on track, but yeah, stay on track. Make sure that you are keeping the faith. I know for some people, following moon cycles and moon phases, learning about waxing and waning moons, it might sound like hocus pocus to you, but no, you need to keep the faith. That's natural. That's nature. Those are the laws of nature. This is natural stuff. The moon's going to change whether or not you believe in a moon phase or not, you know? So that's not your thing. Know that it's cool. You know, do what you want to do. Do what's most comfortable for you. Do what resonates with you at the end of the day, right? You're the one who, like I didn't say in the beginning, see this key? You hold the key to manifest what you want to manifest in your life, okay? Always remember that. So if you don't want to manifest a certain thing, or you don't want to do something a certain way, then don't do it. Do what's most comfortable for you. Do what resonates with you and vibe on that. But you're going to need to have faith. Have faith in this connection. Have faith in your connection with your next love soulmate, that it can happen and that it is something that is possible. One thing I was talking to a friend with today about is that at one point in my life, I was thinking, like, you know how we always dream about I promise you guys this is going to relate to this, okay? That you might have a dream home. Like, you might want to one day live in this multi-million-dollar mansion, or you might want to live in this multi-million-dollar condo, or this expensive condo, a luxury condo, I might say that, okay? Luxury condo, or you might want to drive a luxury car, or, you know, anything like that, right? Sometimes if we haven't experienced something, things could seem like it's impossible, right? It's so impossible for us to achieve. And because we can't imagine ourselves, we could try to visualize and see ourselves in it, but sometimes it's kind of hard for us to connect the two, connect the dream with how it would be in reality, right? But the trick to that is that we have to connect the two, and we have to know that our dream state and what we dream, how we dream, we're going to feel once we get in that luxury ride, or once we get into that luxury apartment, once we get into that luxury home, we have in our mind the way things are going to feel, but it might differ from reality. And sometimes we might need to bring those feelings, that emotion, down to reality in a way that I was shown this probably like 2 years ago. The way I was shown this is that I was with a friend. She's a wealthy friend, right? She's really wealthy. I was with a friend, and we were passing by this luxury dealership, and she had wanted to get like a certain car. It was, what is it, Alfa Romeo, I think that's what it's called. But she wanted to get one of those cars, right? And she had told him, like, once you get this car in, call me and let me know. So we're passing by the dealership, and she's like, hey, that's the car that I wanted, you know? Nobody called me yet. So we immediately pull right in there. And I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go into this. Like, I would never go into that place before, because I don't really care for those cars anyways. But at that time, you know, I'm not in the market for buying a luxury vehicle, so why would I go into a luxury dealership to look at anything, right? So I went in there and I said, oh, something immediately told me, my spirit immediately told me to allow yourself to absorb what you feel when you're in this dealership. So when I went into the dealership, I absorbed stuff. And like, you know, when you imagine yourself, when you're doing creative visualizations, you're saying, okay, I will feel like this when I'm in this dealership. I will feel like that when I'm picking out the car, or when I'm sitting in the vehicle, that luxury vehicle. I allow myself to actually feel it, like feel how it will feel. And to my surprise, it didn't feel as magical as I thought it would feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in there with all these nice, expensive cars, you know, because this place had like different. This is one that's in Honolulu, right? It's I forgot what street it is on, Kapiolani Boulevard, I think it's on, but it's a nice dealership, right? And it has like different car brands in this one place. It's indoor. It's an indoor showroom. And so we're in there looking at cars, sitting in the cars, test driving cars and stuff like that. And I'm riding these cars and I'm just like, okay, where's the magic? Where's the magic? Like in my dreams, in my visualizations, I felt magic when I was riding in this car. But now I'm riding in a car, I don't feel any magic. I just feel like it's a regular car. It's a car that has 4 wheels and is driving, you know? So that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, when you're having faith, sometimes things can seem so far away because they seem so out of touch. They seem so magical and mythical that you can't have it, that you will never be able to experience because it seems so far away. But once you actually experience it, you find that it's not so far away and not so unfathomable, that it's not so impossible, or it's not so magical that it's just gonna be like this whole life-changing experience because you rode in this luxury vehicle. It's not like that. It's just a car, you know? It's just a vehicle. And the same thing, I did the same thing in a house, in a multi-million-dollar house that we went into. We were walking down the streets, you know, and where were we at? Where were we at? Okay, so we were walking down the streets in Kaka'ako in this place called Salt, right? There's like a lot of like new luxury apartments and condos and stuff in that area. So we're walking down the street in Kaka'ako. So we see this sign that says open house, and it's an open house for like a multi-million-dollar one of those flat type apartment things. So we went in there, and no, it's like a house, right? But we went like, it has 3 stories, right? They're all connected, whatever. So we went in there. So I'm looking in there, I'm like, oh yeah, we're going, ooh, this is gonna be the bomb. Like, multi-million-dollar house is gonna be magic when I walk in here. I'm gonna see like fairy dust and all this stuff, you know, coming out. So when I go in the house, I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. This is nice, that's nice. But I'm like, okay, but it's small. And I'm looking around the next floor, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a room, it's a bathroom, it's a staircase, it's a garage, it's a wow, woo. You know, and it kind of like helped me. That experience helped me to realize that anything is possible. We might think things are out of our league or so far away from us that we wouldn't be able to handle, or we wouldn't be able to handle being in those types of situations or in those types of environments. But when you finally get into the environments, or you finally put yourself in that place, you find out that you are being anxious for no reason, right? Or that it's not so grandiose as you thought it was, right? And it kind of like helped me tie the two together to say, wait, I can't live in a place like this. I can drive this car. It's just a car. I can manifest this if I wanted to, you know? I can use my energy and be that magician and manifest what I want to manifest in this, right? I can do this because it's possible, right? That's all. Long story short, that was a long ass story. I'm sorry, you guys, if it was too long for you guys. But yeah, have faith. It's not as unfathomable as you think it is. It's just a relationship. Okay, of course it's with your next love soulmate, but it's just a relationship. Just like you can go out and have a relationship with anybody, this is kind of like the same thing, but it's one with the love soulmate, right? So don't think that it's impossible, because it is possible, right? Attraction is going to be at play. You're being attracted to this person, and this person is being attracted to you. Don't forget that, right? So this tower moment is here. That's going to bring you two together, to break down the foundations, break down things that no longer work, break down stuff that is no longer good for you, to put you on the correct path. It's kind of like you're being forced on the right path. So if you pick this pile, that's what I'm feeling. That most of you, a lot of you, some of you it might not resonate, but you're being forced. You're going to be forced to be put on the right path to this person. You both are going to be attracted, or going to be guided and drawn to each other. All right. So definitely make sure that you have the faith, and hope that story wasn't too long for you, but yeah, I hope you got something positive from that story as well. This is your reading for today. And if you liked it, if it resonated, let me know. Like the video. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any suggestions, let me know as well. Okay, I'm always open to those. Okay, I really thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a blessed day. Okay, ciao. All right, you guys, if you selected pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. Okay, first and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the previous reading. All right, so your letter today is going to be hard to say I'm sorry, number 43. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, your letter says hard to say I'm sorry. Hello, my beautiful love. I want you to know that I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I've had issues in the past with forgiveness and apologizing. That's for things I've done to others or myself, and for things others have done to me. Sometimes I can really hold a grudge, but I'm working on that. I don't want to allow my anger to stop me from growing and evolving. That makes me feel that if I can't get over this, I may be kept from you. So I am trying my hardest to do the inner work I need to do to overcome this mindset. I really don't want to bring this type of baggage into your life. I know they say we mirror each other. So if you are going through something similar, I ask that you work on forgiveness and apologizing as well. That way, we can both be ready to start a clean slate when we finally meet. The time is now. I hope that you agree that I'm worthy of you making the effort, because you are worthy of me doing that and then some. Let's get this done together so that we can finally be and stay together. Are you with me? I love you so much. Your soulmate. All right, that was your letter. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what cards we have here for you. So these cards are going to tell us any blocks that you have, anything that you need to be working on to bring you guys into union, and also some things that might happen with the tarot cards, okay? So first card we have is take steps. We have think before, rebirth, indigo and crystal children, the Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, self-esteem, and then we have change of scenery. All right, so let's go ahead and start with take steps. Okay, so take steps. It says, don't skip steps on the way to your dreams. Skipping gets you there fast, but you will miss important lessons. The affirmation for you in this card, it says, I take all the steps necessary to reach my goals. I am patient. So this is just telling you to be patient, right? Take things one step at a time. I know that sometimes when we want things to happen, we want things to happen quickly and fast, right? We might want to skip steps. We might want to hurry up to get to the end. Just like how I was talking real fast right there and I skipped over that word. But yeah, we might want to go ahead and get to the end, but and skip over steps, because we want to, we want to receive that reward. We want to have that fulfillment. We want to feel how that feels. We want to reach that goal, and we want to reach that success with whatever it is, right? The goal, with the end goal. We want to make sure that whatever we're doing now, that we are taking the steps that we need to take before we can get to it. So this is saying that, yes, you're going to be with your next soulmate love person. That's inevitable. That's going to happen. But you need to be patient. You need to not try to rush things. I know you might want to hurry up, and you might want this person to hurry up and come into your life. But it's like, okay, make sure that you're taking the necessary steps, doing the necessary work that you need to do, which is a prerequisite to having this relationship come into fruition for you, okay? Think before. So this is saying, think before you speak. Make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say. Make it count. The affirmation for this card is, I think before speaking to make sure my words have meaning. So this is also in line too, is resonating for me with taking steps. So this is taking your time. Be patient. Don't rush and make promises to people before thinking things through. I know that sometimes we might be tired of waiting for a relationship to come into being or to come into fruition. But sometimes we have to, just be patient, right? And when we're not patient, we can rush through and just say, oh, well, I want to have, a spouse. I want to have a, girlfriend. I want to have a boyfriend or whatever. And then you just not allow yourself to get to know a person or speed through things and just hook up with somebody, right? And that might not be the right person. So this is telling you to just think before. And I'm also getting think before you act. You might want to rush ahead, even when you're meeting, even when you might meet your next love soulmate. You might want to rush through steps and rush ahead. This is saying, let things slowly develop. Because whoever this person is, this person, your love soulmate, is going to be someone who moves a little slower. Right? This person is not going to want to move. This person is not going to be a quick, fast mover. With the Knight of Pentacles, they're going to be a slow, methodical type person. They're moving towards you, yes. They want to build with you, yes. But they're kind of slow at moving forward. They have it in mind that they want to come to you. They're moving towards you, but their asses are moving too slow. And I know it can be kind of annoying when people move too slow. It's like, okay, you like me, I like you. Let's get it popping, or let's at least, take care of the foundation. Yeah, you like me, I like you. Let's get to know each other. But this person might even be slower than that. So you're gonna have to make sure that you practice patience with this person. This person is definitely gonna be a wish fulfillment for you. They're gonna be able to give you a lot, like what you want or what you expected out of a soulmate love connection or relationship. So if you want to experience this wish fulfillment with this person, definitely gonna have to be patient with them, all right? You might want to charge and rush ahead with the Chariot also. And also this person moving forward towards you, but you're gonna want to make sure that you take things slower, because this person is definitely somebody probably who moves slow, right? But they're moving towards you. So you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to wait for this person. All right. Whether or not you're willing to wait for this person. If you wait for this person, it's going to be very fulfilling for you. All right. It's going to be a very fulfilling experience for you if you allow yourself to be patient and wait for this person. Okay. We got rebirth. It says, no matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. There's a new beginning is happening for you, right? A new beginning in your love life. This is a chance for you to actually reinvent yourself, right? This is going to be a new start, a new beginning. You can reinvent the way that you do things, right? For some people, you could have been a kind of person that speeds on through to your next relationship, right? Like you don't hesitate, you don't waste time, right? This is saying now you have the chance to reinvent yourself, reinvent the way that you do things, right? Reinvent the person that you are, evolve, move on into something higher, of a higher level, of a higher standard, right? Sometimes we want things really fast, right? This is going to be your chance to allow yourself to move slower, to build things, to make sure that they're of higher quality, right? To wait, to take necessary steps, to not rush through anything, to build that solid, that firm foundation that you can build that is going to bring you that that wish fulfillment, right? That's going to bring you exactly what you want, but you in turn taking it easy, taking it slow, reinventing yourself, doing things a little different than you've done things in the past, okay? Make sure that you're working on your self-esteem as well. Because I know sometimes when our self-esteem is feeling a little low, it could cause us to really reach out to other people to fill up that self-esteem, right? To look for stuff in other people when we need to build it up within ourselves first, so that we are not rushing. You know, we're not rushing. If you have a strong sense of self-esteem, if you have a strong self-esteem, right, you will find that you're not rushing into anything because you're confident and you're strong in who you are, right? You're confident and strong that you will reach that finish line when it's time for you to reach that finish line, right? You're not worried about that finish line or that prize, that wish fulfillment at the end is no longer going to be there. You're not scared about that. You know it's going to be there, regardless of who it's with. So, with increased self-esteem, that gives you the knowledge and the feeling that, yes, what I want, what's going to be fulfilling for me, is going to be there when it's time. When I finish these steps, when I take my time and I finish these steps, that wish fulfillment is going to be there for me. But I just need to be patient, right? That's what building your self-esteem is going to help you with at this time. And also what might help you as well is a change of scenery. You might be bored right now. You might just need a new, you need a change of scenery, you know? See new people, see new faces, see new places, experience new things. It might be with a job. You might need to change a job, you know? You might need to change friends. Maybe you've outgrown your friends for some people, right? You might need to change the place where you live, like the house where you live. You might need a fresh change. Or you just might need to, just change your way of thinking, right? Your way of seeing things. And that is too in line with rebirth. A change is needed. Only you know what it is, right? This is a general reading, and we only can do so much with what we have, right? I can't, we're unable to go down to every little detail of your life, and this is general reading also, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. So you need to, if this applies to you or if it resonates with you, you need to find out what it is that you need to change. What it is that you need to, what type of change of scenery that you need, right? In what area is this change of scenery needed in, And also we have indigo and crystal children. So this card says, Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So know that, work with you. Use this ability that you have to work with children, because children also could show you a change of scenery. They can give you a different perspective on the way that you've been doing things, or a different perspective on life. That could be the breath of fresh air or a change of scenery that you might need in this situation at this time, right? It could be a catalyst for the rebirth that you're meant to experience during this time as well, right? These are all the energies that are in place right now. These are all the energies and all the things that you could work with, right? Be your own magician, right? Know, like I say all the time, like with these keys, know that you hold the key to manifest what you want to manifest in your life, right? You hold this key, right? This is your key to manifest what you want to manifest in your life. You got to take the key and you got to use the key. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at the key it's not going to do anything, right? It's not going to change anything. So you got to take the key, right? Take the key, and you have to you know, use it. Use it how like you're meant to do it, and you want to manifest what you want to manifest in your life. Use your purpose. Your purpose. You may have a purpose, like you have a bond with children, and you can help children who are sensitive. Use your bond that you have with people who are younger than you to create the situation that you want to create. You know, let this be a catalyst for you to open you up in ways that you've never been open before when it comes to love, right? Also, for some people, this also means that your person is younger than you, right? And your person is going to be sensitive. So for somebody, that's what I'm picking up. For somebody, your person is they're younger than you, and they're very sensitive. They're highly sensitive, right? They might be a little too sensitive than you're used to. And it may also even, because a lot of times we do mirror things with our love soulmates as well. So this person may be dealing with self-esteem issues too. And they might need to start seeing things differently as well. So you're going to have to keep that in mind as well. That this next person might also, if they're younger than you, or they may even have like a younger mindset than you. They may be like less mature than you are if they're not younger than you. But this might be, for somebody, it's going to be somebody who's going to be age difference between you guys, right? Make sure that you are mindful of that. And it all makes sense. That could also be why you have this message of think before you speak. Make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say. Make it count, because the person that you're going to be dealing with is so sensitive that they take everything you say to heart, right? I want you to pay attention to when you meet this person, right? Pay attention to the way that they react to the things that you say. And that's how you're going to know, oh yeah, this is that person. And I need to be careful, because I need to be careful of the way that I joke around with them, because they may take it the wrong way, you know? Because they might be a little sensitive, right? So just be careful with that, because you are also meant to, if this applies to you, or if this resonates for you, for the person who resonates for, you're also meant to help this person build themselves stronger, you know, so that they're not so sensitive, they're not so hurt by everything, right? Because they may be dealing with a damaged self-esteem from the past, from childhood. They may have childhood wounds that they're dealing with, or childhood issues that they're dealing with that they need to heal, right? So you have to be careful with that. Take your time with this person. Build a rapport with this person. Build a solid connection with this person. Build a friendship with this person. And then that friendship is going to turn to love with that person, right? When that person starts opening up and trusting you more. All right? So that is going to be your reading today. If it resonated with you, if you liked it, let me know. Like the video. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. I love getting those as well. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And welcome to the family, okay? If you don't want to subscribe, I'll see you later. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll move on to pile number 3, okay? Ciao. What's up, you guys? If you selected pile number 3, this is going to be your reading, okay? First and foremost, before we start, know that I've lit this candle to symbolize a flame between you and your next love soulmate, and may this flame guide you guys together, okay? Before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the last reading. All right, your letter today is going to be safekeeping. Okay. Focus. Safekeeping number 28. All right. Let's go ahead and read your letter and see what we got going on for you here. Okay. Safekeeping is your letter today, okay? Your letter says, "My love, I ask heaven to keep you safe until I can be there with you to protect you myself. I ask heaven to protect your heart, mind, soul, and body, so that I may find you in good graces. With every passing day, I pray that you are safe and away from any form of harm. I pray that you are guided to the help you need at any time of need. I pray that you find the help you need to get out of any possible negative situations. I just wouldn't be able to live with myself if I were to ever... I just wouldn't be able to live with myself if you were to ever be hurt physically, mentally, or spiritually. You are my one and only, and I always want the best for you. I want you to be safe, happy, and protected. I'm praying to get to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being my one true love. Love, your soulmate. Okay, that's your letter. Let's go ahead and see what is blocking you, what you could work on, and we'll also find out some things that could be happening with you as well with the tarot card. So the first card we got is de-stress your life. We got dream higher. We got expectation. We got awareness. We got clairaudience. Two of Cups, the Star, change of scenery, then we have energy. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Let's start off with de-stress your life. Okay, de-stress your life says, it's time to de-stress your life and stop letting things throw you off balance. Reorganize and rebalance. The affirmation for this card says, I restructure tasks in my life to bring in more balance. So you definitely need to, you might be dealing with a lot of different things at this time, right? You might be dealing with, things might be a little stressful, or for some people might be a little hectic. It could be stressful like mentally as well, you know, and it can also be stressful physically, like around you, like your environment could be a stressful environment, like with work or with home, somewhere, you know, in your neighborhood, anything like that, right? Just be dealing with a lot of stress, right? And you can also feel stressed through like friends and all that stuff too, right? These are all things. This is the perfect time for you to de-stress your life and stop letting things throw you off balance. You need to find balance back in your life. Balance needs to come back into your life, or balance needs to be brought back into your life so that you can have yourself on a spiritual level. You can vibrate on an even level, one that is not chaotic, one that is not stressful, one that is not, because the more chaos that's in your life, the more stress that's in your life, it's going to throw you off balance, and you're not going to be on that even spiritual level to where you're able to attract that next love soulmate that wants to come into, you know, your reality, right? So balance is definitely going to be needed in your life. You need to do whatever you need to do. I'm sure you know if this is resonating, I'm sure you have some idea of what needs to be balanced, or what you need to do to balance whatever it is that is not balanced in your life at this time, so that could put you in a better mind space, okay? The next card we have for you here is Dream Higher. This card says, aim higher than you currently are. Don't sell yourself short. Step it up a few notches. Dream big. The affirmation for this card, it says, I always aim high and put no limits on what I can manifest. So definitely take the cap off of whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to manifest for yourself, whatever goals that you have set for yourself, whatever goals that you have set for yourself with the love soulmate, on what you can achieve and what you can accomplish with a love soulmate, the type of person you can accomplish that with. Make sure that you take the cap off of it, right? Take the cap off. It's like it's a bottle. You can't keep that bottle keep it bottled up. You can't, like, let's say you shake it up, right? You can't keep it bottled up like this because a lot of pressure is going to be built in it and it has nowhere to go, right? So make sure that you take the cap off the bottle. Those are your dreams, right? What you want to manifest in your life. Take the cap off so that your dreams can expand farther than they've been currently, right? Allow that cap to come off so that your dreams can reach above and beyond, you know, what you've been dreaming and imagining for yourself, right? Allow yourself to dream higher, to go above and beyond what you've been allowing yourself to think is possible, right? Because a lot of things are possible, right? Even more than what you think is possible for yourself. Even more is possible, right? So we got expectation. Expectation says be open for whatever comes next. See? Let's just say dream higher. Just dream high. Don't put a cap on what you can have, what you can receive, what you can't receive, or whatever. Don't put a cap on it. Let it go. And expect miracles. Expect good things to come to you. Expect blessings to come to you. Expect the sun to shine. Expect blessings to come into your life, right? Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to receive. Like I said, don't put a cap on what you can receive, right? Open yourself up to receive many different things, right? Anything. Like, don't, like I said, don't, like, okay. Should have said this already too. You have the key right here to manifest what you want to manifest in your life, right? And with that key, this key can open many different locks, right? Not just the one you have set for yourself right now. It can open doors, many other doors in life, right? So by you knowing that, would you not want to see what's behind those other doors in life? Or would you just like say, okay, well, I only have set for me to go through these two doors. I don't want to go through those other doors, wherever they could go, right? This is telling you to also to dream big. You can have more than what you've been thinking that you can have or believing, you know? Don't put any caps on your beliefs and what you can achieve. Don't put any caps on it. That's all. That's something that's very like, it's coming through very strong right now. Don't put a cap on the situation, right? Awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So you're being communicated with your spirit guides, higher power, cosmos, universe, God, whatever it is that you personally believe in. You're being communicated. They're communicating with you, trying to reach you, trying to tell you, hey, open up. Hey, you can have more. Hey, yes, you can be happy. Yes, you can have that fulfilling relationship with another person. Yes, you can have this, you can have that, you know? It's trying to get your attention. And this is definitely with love. Okay, before we get on to this Two of Cups, we're going to talk about clairaudience. Clairaudience, it says Archangel Zadkiel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. This goes back to the awareness card, right? Make sure that you're paying attention to the subtleties. Paying attention. For somebody, it's going to be for you to pay attention to this message right here that you get. Pay attention to what you hear inside your mind. You might have little thoughts that come to you. You might have ideas that pop into your mind. You might have song lyrics that pop into your mind, you know? You might just, and don't think you're going crazy, right? Don't think you're going crazy. Clairaudience is the ability to hear things, right? So you might pay attention to what is popping in your mind. You, like I said, you might be hearing song lyrics, and those song lyrics might have a a meaning that you'll have to decode that could help you in this situation, help propel you forward, and help take you to where you want, take you to your dreams, right? So make sure that you're not discounting the things that you're receiving now. Make sure that you're not discounting the messages that you're getting right now. Make sure that you are listening, actively listening to the subtleties. It could be with music as well. Listen to, if a certain song pops in your head, listen to the lyrics on the song. If you hear certain lyrics, listen to the song in its entirety to see what kind of message you can pick up within that song, right? The next card we got is Two of Cups. So this is definite that connection, or this soulmate, next love this next love soulmate connection is definitely on the cards for you. This is definitely slated to happen, right? Keep in mind, you guys, these are the energies that I'm picking up for this group, right? You have free will. You can either go with the energies or you can go against the energies. It's up to you, right? So just because the energies are here doesn't mean that everything is just going to happen, you know, without you playing your part in this situation. So if you go the opposite way, then yeah, it's not going to happen. But it's up to you to make the best of the most of the energies that you have access to at this time. Two of Cups is one of the energies that you have access to. So make the most of it. I see you and somebody, mutual feelings, mutual attraction, mutual connection, establishing something together. And this is, you got the Star card. So this is something that you've been hoping and dreaming for, right? This love connection is one that's going to bring healing into your life. It's going to bring success into your life. It's going to be a success for you. It's going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel successful. It's going to make you feel healthy, healed, loved. You know, it's going to be just what you've been hoping and dreaming for with this Two of Cups, with this next soulmate relationship. So if I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to miss out on this. If you want to attract and bring in your next soulmate love connection, definitely make sure that you are doing your part, because this is the one you've been waiting for. This is one of the ones you've been waiting for, because you have the Star card here. This is something that is destined to happen between you guys. This is a destined connection. So make sure that you are not doing nothing to mess up this destined connection, you know? Make sure that you do your part, because you're going to be very, very happy with this next love soulmate union with this next person, right? You got a change of scenery. So this card just talks about there's going to need de-stress your life. There needs to be a change. A change needs to come. A change needs to happen. You need to release all the stressful energy that is around you. You need to release this chaotic energy that might be surrounding you at this time. You need to free up the energy. You need to free your mind. You need to let this energy go that has been built up. You need to have a clean slate. You need to sage your energy. This energy needs to be saged. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be smudged. This energy needs to be cleared out. We need to burn some sage and clear it out. Clear out this energy. You know what I'm saying? This energy definitely needs to be cleared out, so that you can welcome in this new positive, new loving energy. You got energy as well. Just what we're talking about. I don't even need to pick this card up, because we're just talking about it. Energy needs to be cleared. You need to be careful of how you are directing your energy, what you're doing with your energy, what energy you're allowing yourself to take on, how other people's energy affects you as well, how your energy is affecting other people as well, right? Even with the things that you surround yourself with or by. How does it energetically make you feel? If it makes you feel down, it is time for you to remove it. You know, you have to de-stress your life. De-stress. Stress is not going to be good for you at this time. You want to manifest this next love soulmate connection that is going to be your dream connection, you know, just what you've been asking for, you've been wanting and waiting for, you are going to need to de-stress your life, right? And that is with the energy as well. Make sure that you are being careful with what energy you surround yourself with and what energy you allow yourself to receive or to be around. It's going to be very, very important for you, okay? So that is your reading today, okay? If you like this reading, if it resonated, let me know. Like the video. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. I love getting the suggestions. And if you want to subscribe and be a part of the Aloha family, what up, fam? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well, okay? I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you all the luck. Go ahead and get your boo thing. Get your man, get your woman, you know? Go ahead and get them, you know? Declutter, 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 dream higher, pay attention, listen to the inspiration, listen to the messages that are coming in for you. Change your scenery, go somewhere new, see some new faces, some new places, some new surroundings. Free up this energy, take care of this energy. Make sure that you only focus on or center yourself around high quality energy, okay? Yeah, so thank you guys so much, and ciao.